Kevin Cullum is here. Everybody say hello to Kevin Cullum.
Hello.
Exeter.
So many people are unhappy in what they do from a day-to-day basis. I read a stat recently that said that 50%, in fact more than 50% of adults are unhappy in their job. And that is an incredible data point that more than half of people, so the majority of people do not like what they do from a day-to-day basis. And so I think it's a real problem, and I think that it's something that can be fixed, and that gets me thinking, well, that sounds like we should be taught differently from a very young age. I'm incredibly curious about all sorts of things, and you know, one thing that I've learned too in my 12 years of being out of college or out of high school is there are so many different things that you can do in life, and you know that can make you fulfilled, and you can make a living off of, and you can spend your time doing. And so I would recommend, or I would hope for all of you guys, is that you take a look at where your mind goes throughout the day, or what you're interested in, whether that's music or sports or cooking or whatever. To get very specific, take a look at where that goes and think about it. Think about you know what your mind is telling you. Can really follow whatever path it is that is right for you. Just be curious, because opportunities are endless out there, and whether that's starts with, you know, a little passion project or a particular interest or whatever, just go with it and be open-minded to it. It is amazing how good it can feel, and how many incredible opportunities open up when you decide, you know what, I'm going to go after what I want to go after, and not what the world tells me I should. And failure is an interesting thing. It's like the best teacher ever, even though nobody wants to have failure. So everybody who's ever done anything big in the world, name a big name, you know, the richest people in the world, whatever, the most successful, best athletes, they have all failed and failed and failed, and then they somehow made it. And I think it's because they just didn't stop. The truth is that you live one life. A couple of things. You live one life, so go after what matters to you, because you will find, I am not kidding you, you are going to blink and be 30 years old. And then I imagine I'm going to blink and be 50. Hopefully I will have impacted at least one or two people along the way who said, you know, I remember that dude who came in and said to follow whatever passion it is, and if that makes their life happier, then awesome. That's kind of the goal.